Oh, depends on a stick. You get extra points for a song?
No.
Welcome to the Taskmaster saga. First up, the contestants got a cake as soon as they entered the room. Now, the cake did look delicious. What a nice rise to it, and some yummy fruit toppings. However, the task wasn't to eat it. We know it's not that simple here, duh. The target was to destroy that cake.
Big dog in the house!
Oh, this is good territory. That's got a lovely rise on it, actually.
Oh.
Now, Joe here took the task quite literally. Yep, he loaded the cake into a bucket filled with a nice little surprise. The kind of surprise that would accomplish destroying the cake as intended. I bet poor Cake didn't see that coming. Now, what do we have here? The participants were called to a daunting little place. Some of them went there rather too excitedly, though the place gave me the creeps for sure. There was no roof to that place, and the task was to poke the least expected item through it. Interesting.
James.
Scared! Poke something out of the hole in the roof of this grotto.
Least expected thing poked through wind.
You have 20 minutes. Time starts now.
James was pumped up for this, apparently. As soon as he got to work, surely he would come up with something, but first he fashioned a long stick out of the materials provided to him. Now all that was left was the item, and here it was.
So these guys had to stop filming me.
You want me to call the cameras off?
All the cameras off. This is going to be unexpected. Fun's over.
A cement mixer rolled onto the scene, and the contestants faced an unusual challenge. Find a creative and offbeat use for this heavy-duty equipment, far from its usual purpose.
Your time starts when Alex does an impression of you.
I'm Chris Ramsey.
Time hasn't started yet then.
Where are you from?
Gloucester.
Are you joking?
Hi, babes.
Okay, well, that is so me.
Now, Chris Ramsey innovated quite an interesting competition out of the cement mixer. A good old sausage fest, you may say. Yep, he donned the blue ribbon and Alex donned the red one, and in front of them were two sausages on two red and blue ribbons on two sticks placed in the mixer. Yep. However, it didn't go as planned though.
It's so fast! It's so much faster than I thought.
In an interesting turn of events, the competitors were given the task of hanging in a crib mobile. Yep, the task had something to do with the kids, it seemed. As it turned out, they had to produce a music video for a nursery rhyme, but with a certain twist.
Make the best music video for a nursery rhyme.
You have 1 hour, and your time starts now.
Can't think of any nursery rhymes.
You've got kids, come on. What do you sing to them?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Yeah.
Hey diddle diddle, of course, but cat did a piddle we used to sing at school.
Mr. Brown came and conquered this task, and quite efficiently, I may say so. He chose the nursery rhyme, Once I Caught a Fish Alive, and put an interesting spin on it. It had drama, theatrics, rap, and whatnot.
It goes 1, 2 to the 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. I said 6, 7 to the 8, 9, 10. Then I let that little prick go again, you say?
This next task demanded one knew their way around a kitchen. The contestants were presented with the task on a platter. The demand was fairly simple. They had to make an exotic sandwich.
Ready for the party.
Make the most exotic sandwich.
You have 10 minutes to plan your exotic sandwich.
Then 10 minutes to construct. Your time starts now.
Right.
It seemed Mel wanted to blow the Taskmaster's mind with her presentation. Oh yes, she came up with quite a few ingredients for her sandwich, and after admiring the setup, she got down to business. This was the final look.
Good layer of the chocolate orange. Little breadski. Double deckers. Bit more of the Nutella. Let's go for
3 minutes.
3 minutes. What? Let's do some M&Ms. Oh, stressed out on these cookery shows.
Uh-oh. Turns out there was one last twist to the task. I bet if Mel had known beforehand this was going to be the final step, she would have come up with something way too less exotic. Sadly, that didn't happen, and she had to do this to win the task.
This as well, Mel.
Yes, thank you. Eat your exotic sandwich, fastest wins.
What's the task say, Mel?
Time starts now.
Time for another epic group mission. Now this one demanded the contestants give Alex a full stag minute with all the right treatment, as if he was about to be married in the next 5 minutes. While some of the guys were ready and quite eager to humiliate the poor guy, the girls, on the other hand, thought of an elaborate plan for his treatment.
Give Alex the best stag minute. You have 29 minutes to prepare for the stag minute. Your time starts now.
So the obvious thing is to pour flour on him.
Yeah.
Like a stag do, but in a minute.
Just who's gonna be the twerking? Twerk.
Alex had no clue what hit him. Imagine 3 queens plotting such a stag treatment for him. Blindfolded and dunked in a tub, he emerged looking like he was ready to say "I do" in style. Mind blown.
Lovely shots. Shots.
You fucking were!
Wow. Why?
It was time to test the drawing skills of the participants. A canvas and a bunch of colors were provided to each participant. However, the colors were lipsticks. Yup, and the task was to draw a painting of Greg Davis with the lipstick. But the lipstick should be applied first.
Taskmaster, use the only lipstick on your lips.
On your lips?
You have 10 minutes and your picture must fill most of the canvas.
And your picture must fill most of the canvas. Are you having a laugh?
Your time starts now.
The time had started. The lipsticks were put to good use. Quite thoroughly, may I add. Every color was first used on the lips, and then they showed their drawing skills on the canvases. Here are the final looks.
Your eyes get very big when you put it on.
Do you not know about lipstick?
No? Were you blowing out?
No, that's just the noise that blew.
Proposal time. Yep, heard that right. This task demanded the contestants propose to dear Alex in such a manner that he just has to say yes. This surely opened up a lot of avenues for the participants.
Propose to Alex in the most irresistible way.
You have 30 minutes. Your time starts now.
Have you proposed to anyone before, Alan?
Only my wife. You know, I'm 1 for 1, as they say.
Have you proposed to anyone before, Victoria?
Of course I haven't.
Miss Morgana came up with a couple of instructions for Alex before the big proposal. He was to wear the sailor outfit and follow the music. The end of the path revealed a mermaid all decked out and ready to woo her guy, by whichever means necessary.
I said, lobsters are red, oceans are blue. I won't give you crabs if you let me marry you. La la la.
What sort of crabs?
La.
Morgana?
Yeah?
I really appreciate everything you've done, and I will think about it.
Thank you.
It was outdoors. The weather was nice, wind blowing, and then there was a cup mounted on the top of a pole. Yep, the task was to do it without touching it with my hands. A lot of innovative techniques just begged to be explored.
Fill this cup so that it overfloweth.
Cup must remain atop the cup hole at all times.
Only liquids may touch the red-green.
Your time starts now.
Do you want to see 2 measured and calm individuals?
Oh, do I?
Daisy and Johnny?
Yeah, I knew it was that.
Here we go.
While others came up with various ideas to fill the cup with water, Johnny Vegas too tried his own schemes. Initially, his schemes seemed fine, though they didn't accomplish that task. Guess that made him desperate, and in desperation, he made quite a spectacle of himself.
I didn't turn it on! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Up next, rubber ducks meet reality TV mayhem. Contestants, celebs, and regular folks team up for a daring duck drop challenge. Complicated? You bet. Let's dive in.
Foul all the rubber ducks.
Oh my God.
Your time starts when the first rubber duck falls.
In my time, I'm fine for time now because nothing started. Right, okay.
Is this because of my outfit? Is this what this is happening?
Yeah.
They probably think that I'm their leader. Hi, guys.
Our man Hugh here was a duck genius. Oh yes, he came up with a rather creative way to get the bright yellow ducks to topple down. His aim wasn't to get as many as he could. Nope, he aimed to get all of them down. Now that's ambitious.
Couldn't bet it's elastic, this thing, isn't it?
The clock has started. Stop the clock.
That wasn't nearly as much fun as I thought it was going to be.
Next up, the contestants were made to stand in their designated places, while Greg Davis sat in front with his back to him. The task was to make scary, monstrous noises one by one. However, in a twist of fate, this time Greg's job was to identify the contestants and their noises. Victoria started the game, and she tried her hardest to be sneaky and cunning.
Here comes the noise.
Oh.
Oh, indeed.
Victoria.
One by one, each contestant came forward, and each of them came up with quite interesting monstrous noises. However, Alan and Gus definitely confused the heck out of Greg with their scary voices. That was hilarious.
Here comes the noise.
Alan Davis.
Next up, and here comes the noise.
I don't know who the wow monster is.
Next up, we have another two contestants trying their best to find the hidden ducks. Now, Sophie and Bridget were motivated enough, but pretty soon their motivation turned into desperation. So much so, Sophie found chickens and was ready to claim them as ducks.
How many ducks have you found so far?
Stop talking to me.
One duck.
Hey, okay, great. Is there something else that is also called a duck, like a nail?
It's a duck.
Do you think it's a duck?
It might think it's a duck.
The girls managed to find a few rubber ducks. Sadly, that wasn't enough. This pushed Sophie to such an extreme that poor Alex had no clue what was coming for him when Sophie planned to use him to find the ducks. Yup.
Right.
You all right?
Yes.
There is some letters up there, though. A-R-D, nard, canard. That's a duck.
Yes, correct.
There's a duck here
Where?
on the task.
There's a duck.
Step right into the shoe spectacle. Picture this, a room bursting with shoes, some on benches, others strewn on the floor, and even a few hanging from above. The mission? To guess the shoe Alex had in mind. But here's the kicker. Contestants had to quiz their way there, while tossing in a snazzy catchphrase after each question.
So this is like Guess Who with shoes.
So what's it called?
Shoe Who.
Okay. If you think I'm not thinking of a particular shoe, please pop it out of that window. I will be counting any questions you ask.
Do you like shoes?
Yes.
No way! That's what we've got to do. No way.
Chris and Sophie buckled down and got to the task of finding that one shoe. Chris's phrase, "now way," was definitely complicating the questions. However, Judy had to increase her expiration level after each question. Safe to say she got exasperated for real.
Next up, it's Chris Ramsey. No way!
Is the shoe you're thinking of on my right?
No.
No way! Does the shoe you're thinking of have a buckle?
No.
No way! Are you thinking of the right shoe?
No.
Get ready for some detective vibes. In this cool challenge, contestants hunted for their secret envelopes and took on a duck-finding mission. Hang tight, things are about to get lit.
I should probably look for the task. That's my first task.
Find all 10 ducks. You have a maximum of 20 minutes.
Your time started when you entered the lab.
Now meet our standout contestants, Chris and Judy. They became champs with some epic tactics. Kicks, shoves, and even poor Alex joined their duck hunting adventure. It's quite a ride, fam.
T-shirt off, please.
Fill the wall, fill the wall. Where is the ducks?
Turn on.
You know how to buy ducks.
Yes! These tasks really challenge the contestants on every level, don't they? Their hidden skill sets are brought forth, or rather the ones that should have stayed hidden. Sadly, that didn't happen. This task required the contestants to draw with specific instructions of the drawn being a median duck. Yep, you heard that right.
You have 100 seconds for best duck picture.
Did you say medium?
Median, average.
Your aim is to draw the third biggest duck, because that's the median.
I don't know what size everyone else is going to draw.
The instruction was quite clear, as there was only one. Not much help to go on from there. Still, the contestants pulled out their artistic sides and got to drawing. Now, Chris's drawing was certainly worth watching. He did draw the duck, but it was more than that for sure. Let's see.
You asked to see the median duck. So I did the median duck. That says, and I have drawn the median duck.
Or have you written it?
I have drawn it.